Well then, here goes. Rhûn must, consolidate. Consolidate. Was that a date? Yes, it was. Now, let's see who the lucky winner of this date is. Well, I think it might just be Skuld. Followed by these people. But yeah, if we take on these first, life will be pretty good. This is the cpttotalwaffle show, and welcome to Middle-earth. We're in the eastern section of this place, on a merry little campaign of securing all the best wine districts in Middle-earth, which is what we're currently doing. So this purple-clad lad is called Skuld. And here's the thing. In Danish, Skuld means debt. It means sort of a sense of shame as well. Well, not necessarily shame, but you might owe penance to the Lord in that sense. You know, that kind of moral debt, as it were. And this means that we're dealing with a person who owes us a great deal, and we're going to take it from him. He sits upon a little horse, he carries a little crossbow, but he's not going to be able to use that for very much, because we have golden boys, and they have golden dreams. Sit back and let it wash over you, Captain Debt. It doesn't work as well. Okay, screw it is.
We shall all find a way to an honorable victory. The enemy show their cowardice. They bring in reinforcements.
Look at these lovely boys. They have a lot to do today. And our foes, well, they seem none too fussed about what's happening. They'd just rather stand there until help arrives. Well, help will not arrive. Instead, we're going to encircle them. Sometimes having an analog telephone is a little bit of a nuisance. It means that telephone signals can get into my recording equipment and thus go bip-a-dip, 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 as you just noticed. I'm terribly sorry. I'll try to move it further away from everything. Apparently the radius was a little bit wider than I had anticipated. Oh well. Team number 2. Prepare for the Thorn Riders to go boobly boobly boo. Oh, hello. Yes. Give the patrollers what they came here for, after all. Attention. That's all they seek. And we shall give them plenty of attention. And we shall see how good their arrow retention is. Oh. It does seem to hurt them a bit. Okay, now we'll need to move away lest we get impaled by javelins. Thorn patrollers now about to get completely shafted by arrow fire, flaming and otherwise. Team 4, you know what, maybe we should put you a little bit forward. Oh, you know what I'm seeing here? I'm seeing bowmen ready to be smashed. Just a quick little one. And off they go. Now, we can sort of get back and minimize casualties. Thorn patrollers, thorn riders, basically minimized already. Life is good.
Only half the enemy cut off the
Oh, there he goes.
The enemy general is slain.
No more general for you guys.
Fight without their head.
Right. What else has happened? Well, we've got folks over there. Hello, Gumbrim. What on earth are you doing? Do you want to go up against the spearmen? You're not really well equipped for that, I'm gonna say. If I'm to be completely candid with you. No. I think our best bet is actually just a full frontal cavalry charge from every single unit. And then team 1 can redeploy. Up here. I think it's going to be pretty good.
Victory is well within our grasp. They run like children.
Haha!
Scour them from the field.
Even the mighty Avari do not care for being surrounded by cavalry bearing down upon them. Did take a few losses on that last one. And a pity it is. But nothing could be helped. Hello, patrollers. Are you ready to be patrolled right in the face with an arrow? Thought so. And then come all the rest. This is where the Dragon Riders are gonna have a party. Ow, 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 ow. Cavalry come in, cavalry come in. Levies, 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 bladesmen. Levies, levies, bladesmen. We need to take out that bastard crew over there. Oh, actually there are two of them, but one of them is very small. Hello, Thorn Guard. Ready to taste what superior martial might feels like? While the rest of us just pilfer their ranged options.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Goodbye, Ballister. Yep, it's going pretty well. Hello, levies. Goodbye, levies.
The enemy's general lies dead.
Well, that's good news.
Men can sense their doom upon them.
This is when we start doing nasty stuff.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
We're gonna press them on every single front imaginable. At the same time, like a tide, we wash over them. And that should end the battle. And it does. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, hello, mercenaries. You don't need to go that far. You can leave that to the professionals. I'm pretty happy with this.
Great victories are like sweet nectar. Come, let us drink of the most rare and glorious fruit.
Yeah, you drink from the glorious fruit, my dear. I'll drink some tea. Green tea, to be exact. Rhûn Raiders doing quite well in the numbers. Of Of course, they were also targeting smaller units. Dragon Riders, look not him. Hitting a few of the look not him was nice. And some of the raiders, Yeah, okay. Yeah. Very happy. Good battle. Nice efforts, everybody. You will be rewarded in Dragonland. Bum. And out they go. And now we can proceed to Santanwi. Hello, Dorwinion. And Harald. Oh, you're not in the mood to play, apparently. And when I look at the troops, I understand why. You poor bastards.
How may I serve?
Well, at least our cavalry can still reach them next turn, so they can help. In case things suddenly start looking hairy upon the enemy gathering all they have. Though they still be scraps, of course. But scraps put together can occasionally turn into something more sinister, more threatening, more everything. And speaking of more threatening, hello, Gorma. Welcome to bigger Dorwinion. Dum bum. And thus we go. Looking at Rhûn coming soon. Dorwinion having done nothing but stand still, it appears. Fascinating. Not sure it's a strategy I would recommend to the people of Dorwinion, but if that is how they feel they must proceed, then who are we to disagree, since it will make our lives very easy. Enmador. What do we want from this place now? Trade well established. Growth secured. I say let's build a stables. And then in 4 turns it'll upgrade, I guess. Yeah. Body Menarikis. We'll now be able to retrain archers. And a few other selected things. Let's see how much we can get into a swift recruitment or retraining process. Blessed. Getting the Warlord's Hall. Well, and reducing devastation rather rapidly. Now, what is this army down here doing? Ah, yes, of course. Ooh, Norway is striking out on his own against Harfast. What an interesting situation. And they don't seem to have many troops on either side, so I guess this could go either way. Though, of course, if the towers are to have any say, then Norway is going to go the way of Swiss cheese in a few minutes. You know what? Can we take on Gorma? Oh, yes, we can. Okay.
Your faith and courage have triumphed.
And boom, Wayne Rider for us. Very nice.
Orders. As you will, how may I serve? Orders.
More troops for the Dwarven facing fort. And Electaria, yes. Hello. I think I may want some cavalry around these parts.
The sun sets on today's journey.
I don't know why. Maybe it's something to do with the completely overpowered nature of their existence. Anything else we need to do before just sending troops over to the great Rhûn?
Joining the ranks. Orders. We march.
Not too much, actually. As it happens, we have pretty much what we need.
I serve your will. Wherever you will, Sultan.
Yes, I will you to go exactly there. Okay, Dorwinion. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to slap you senseless. Harald is coming along for the ride. And then I'm gonna go and take your lands as my unwitting bride.
We shall not fall or flee. Oh, brings more men to the battle.
Well, my friends, it is time to fan out into a more front-facing formation so that our dear archer friends can get to proper work. The flaming arrows are descending upon our foe like the jolts of flame from a dragon, angered in perpetuity, released in a single instant of unforgettable fury. And on we go, and on we shoot, and on we shoot, and on they shout, because there is nowhere to run. No victory to tout. They are surrounded. Soon devastated. Their efforts are wasted. Their leadership a joke.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
There we are. How do you like it, you high paladin goofs? Not boofs, you're goofs.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Stop shooting my men. All we need now is for the dragon guard to decapitate the snake before us. Hello, Thorn Guard. Okay, we might be able to shoot those without severe repercussions for our military presence.
The enemy's general
And there,
lies
that
dead.
guy goes.
Now these men they run like children. Scour them from the field.
Hello, crossbows. You're gonna get a nasty surprise. Are you ready for it? Meow. Ka-plonk, plonk, plonk, plonk. Plow-de, plow, plow, plow. Ow-de, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, the cavalry can basically take out the rest of this. Yeah, take them on. They are all to run aground, like vessels, clinging to the water that has betrayed them.
They run like children. Scour them from the field.
And they're out of here. Isn't it fun when things can work out so smoothly? Save your golden mail for the showers.
Victory is ours. A victory both righteous and well deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.
Yeah, and who did the best? Well, of course, the cavalry did. No surprises there. The dragon riders, specifically. Alright then. On to the next show. And another ransom is accepted. It would seem that our army can pay for itself by merely capturing prisoners, releasing them back to the enemy for profit, and then marching on to take them on yet again and release them yet again. Some might call this a racket. Ah, hello, Vidagast. Vidasith, take it seriously. Oh my god. You? Again? Okay then. Do we want another battle like this? You know what? Okay. Let me just do this. Well, this is an interesting situation actually. One enemy, the smaller, has situated themselves very far away, and we are nowhere in reach of them. But we are pretty close to the assisting army, which is coming in from our flank, so I'm going to focus on them. The main army, quote-unquote, might feel like their best shot is to wait for the reinforcements to arrive, but they never will. So if they want to join forces with their friends, they're going to have to leg it now. Oh, an whole fresh contingent of patrollers. Da 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 da. And some sword masters too. How considerate of them. So many patrollers. It's like a crossbow factory in Dorwinion has opened up. I want to target the sword masters with crossbows, but it's gonna be a while till we can do that apparently.
The enemy's general is dead.
Well, that was easy.
Men can sense their doom upon them.
Bladesman, Thorn Guard. Okay, perfect targets for the raiders. So get out there, dads. Get out there. Let the cavalry worry about these stragglers.
is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Charge the bladesmen. Charge them very rough. Oh, hello. What's this? Patrollers. Alright. Oh no, we lost our look in Azrim running away. Oh, and they all run away. Ah, isn't it beautiful? I think at this point we might as well just walk slowly toward the enemy. The cavalry's got this. Look in the room. Is there anything you can see? Oh yes, some sword masters. Yeah. Get them down. Get them down. How about those Avari I saw lurking around? Yeah, there they are. They're doing a number on some of our beloved spearmen. Hello and goodbye, swordmasters. Cool. Now we basically have to see how we can get the other army to come to us. If ever they will.
Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats.
Yeah, it seems they might. Yeah. So, with that, we can start doing stuff. Because here they come. And I mean, this army is basically not even worth discussing.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Alright, Team 5, charge the bowmen.
Our enemy flees
Oh.
before us like a herd of goats.
That was
Drive them
easy.
from the battle.
Run down everybody. Oh yes, we have some over here as well. Get him where it hurts, okay? Get him where it hurts. Oh, we got him to change direction with a special power. I love that. Not sure how that worked mechanically, but I love it.
Victory is ours.
And here we go.
Victory both righteous and well deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.
That's pretty good, pretty good. Look at that, look not him, 120. Look not him, 100. Well done, men, well done. You can be proud to be called Runic stable boys today, my men. Runic stable boys with glory in their veins. And freshly conquered wine. You know, when they say that they'll pay, they're certainly not kidding. And another couple thousand go into our state coffers. Hello, Gavia. Do you also want a little bit of this? Of course you do. Only you don't have any ranged troops. How shameful. And the lovely thing about this tactic is that not only, I mean, are we gaining money from each battle, we are also making it pretty likely that the army that remains at Saint-Henri will try to fight us back when we attack. And this is great, because this means that we'll be able to conquer Saint-Henri this turn. I'm pretty sure, at least. Let's see if we can. Vrugavia. Not much of a challenge. This is going to be routine, so see you on the other side.
We shall all find a way to an honorable victory.
It was indeed very much a formality. 0 losses on our part, and now we can get down to business. Yes, it's Harfast. He's a management talent, a budding bureaucrat. He's a promising commander, and smart, and all those things, but he seems most of all like a bit of a pen pusher. So let's see how Harfast the pen pusher does when he comes up against Dragon Incarnate Lukkan Margus, who spews fire forth from every orifice. And this fella, yeah, the less said about him, the better. Let's make it happen.
We shall not fall or flee.
Here we are. The most consequential battle we've had in a while. And the playbook is very similar. The objective, simple. I want at least 95% of all Dorwinion troops to not leave this field. They can leave alive, but if they do so, they must be under adult supervision, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
The enemy show their cowardice. They bring in reinforcements.
So initially, it shall be a simple matter of bringing forth our cavalry to annoy the enemy into submission. They've got their patrollers, but they've got their bowmen, but they've got their crossbows, but the only thing that really need warriors are levies. No, not even. No. I say, today we crash the party. The enemy will be close, but if they get too close with their bows, then we'll just charge them down. Chaos is already upon them.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Hello, Thorn Patrollers. Take on the Bladesmen, take on the Elves, take on them all. They have betrayed themselves. Now we can essentially run back. Wait for the enemy to get a little closer. The closer they get to us, the easier time we'll have actually taking them back with us. They're shooting at us now, which is of course a slight inconvenience, but not as much of an inconvenience as the one they will have taking the fight to us. There are a lot of soldiers here on the field, but we have taken the initiative and left them reeling. It's more than a feeling. Actually, why am I putting the infantry forward when really we should be pulling the infantry back and the archers back even further? Like this. Come, patrollers, come, come, come. Here is room for everyone. Hello, Chris Hemsworth. Welcome to a higher plane of existence. Out here in the open, where the air is clear, and where nothing will get in the way of our arrows. Don't you like it? I thought you would.
Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
Yeah, that doesn't look good, does it? Alright, how about the rest of you? You lot. Are you ready for what is about to come upon you? I think you are. You've been ready ever since this war began, preparing yourself for the day when you should face such aggressors, such aggressive odds. Though, actually you were the one who came to us, you should have foreseen where this would take you. Don't waste your arrows on such small fish, my friends. Waste them instead on the most valuable heads. Thorn Riders, well. How nice. Let's drag them out a little bit. Here we are. Those swordmasters are coming in unpeppered. I like my enemies truly well peppered, seasoned if you will. Let's do a little bit something about that.
Victory is well within our grasp.
Okay.
Time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Goodbye, Thorn Riders. Hello, Bladesman. Team 5. Give them something to think about. No, actually, no. No, why do that when we can actually just charge them down without expending income? How about him? Cavalry doing good. Licking their wounds in the sun, as it were, and here come the levies then. Let us freeze the enemy for a moment. Make them forget why they came. And how are we doing here? Flagrim doing well. Oh, Cambrim annihilating the bowman. Of all things. Okay. The High Paladins are doing shockingly okay. And surely we can't allow that such foolishness. Charge down those guys. Hello, Vineyard levies.
They have lost half their men.
We need those paladins to go. That charge could have been a little better, but it actually did achieve the results, so not gonna argue.
Let's see how these snakes fight without their head. Our enemy flees
Oh,
the
they all
forest
run
with
away
a
now.
herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
Archers, stop archering. Cavalry, start running them down. That's nothing like a nice rundown to pass the time. You are not gonna leave here either, you little bowman. Vineyard. Or vineyard. Maybe he's just producing vines in his yard, and then, all of a sudden, here we come.
Sweet nectar. Come, let us drink of the most rare and glorious fruit.
A total of 10 survivors. I think we can work with that. That is within the 95% limit. Not that it's a hard limit, of course. Ah, look, Gambrim taking 124 lives while I wasn't thinking. But of course that does not really do much in comparison to the Dragon Riders here with 400 casualties to their name. It's pretty good. And plenty of experience to go round. Tonight we celebrate. Slightly different outcome for the dear fellows this time because we cannot afford for you to go back behind your walls. The dragon occasionally demands a little sacrifice. And so, Saint Henri has been sacrificed somewhat. A little bit of armor and weapon training? Yes, I think so. Why not? Mason's Guild House? Give it to me. And Cassant, you can send agents, can't you? Yes, we've got 2 spies in here. Actually, yeah, let's bring out maybe even both of them. Because 50% is enough culture for now. And we really do need all hands on deck in Santa Nui. And I think maybe we should leave the Rhûn raiders quite where they are. Because no matter what, the enemy will be in reach of them. And we might as well make them a little hard to get. Or maybe we should send these people to them and then boom! Then they probably will not be attacked. The way all this looks. Yeah, they won't. Goody good. Cassant will build a Mason's Guildhouse and remain somewhat in stasis as far as public order is concerned. These extra troops will also make their way. Very good. Very good. And considering that, I suppose now we just need to double down on our cavalry, because why not? We've seen what good it does. Playing around with Rhûn's early game cavalry is just so good, nice, because sure, they're not the best cavalry ever devised, but they are pretty good. We have a guild house here. And they're good enough to really do something for the early game, where the enemy will be fielding lighter troops. Troops that can be susceptible to the arrows of the raiders and the lances of the riders. It is pretty good. It's a good combination. They're quick, they're effective, they're not too expensive. And especially in the early game, they're just so cost effective. And they can even remain relevant into the mid to late game, because they can still harass the enemy and exploit weaknesses. But of course in the early game they open weaknesses.
Yes, noble master. How may I serve?
Halam, hello. Do you have something to say to Halam? Or maybe a little cavalry battle, why not? You can tell it, they just want to do it. Hello Halam. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do to you. Another sweet little victory. Losing a few, healing a lot, but, I mean, completely obliterating them. And so we come back. Well, literally, cavalry come back to find themselves upgradable for all sorts of lovely things, including armor, weapons, and whatnot, because there is a pretty powerful Avari armory here. We're going to make full use of that. Full use. And apart from that, just gotta move a merchant, I guess. No, we did that already. Turn 68 then. Dwarves! Dwarves! Are you mad? Okay, maybe not completely mad. You're using King's shields, and they're good. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's see what we can do then.
We shall end this day in triumph.
La 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 la. Let's see what enemy we have found for today. And then some Dwarven warriors. Yeah, they'll come in from the flank and be okay. So I think the best strategy here is for the cavalry to first pick off the Dwarven labourers, and then we can focus down the shields by pinning them against the Dwarven warriors and hopefully winning that way. And we are so fortunate that the labourers do also indeed host the leading officer for the dwarves today. And as you can see, arrows have basically no effect on the king's shields. They are so defensively impressive that, yeah, their armor will put the almost any people in Middle Earth to shame. All arrows shall be used upon the labourers. It's going well, it's going well. Our infantry, way over there. Good, good. I think we're done throwing arrows at those guys. Time to land a decisive charge.
The enemy's
Oh!
general is dead. Now his men can sense their doom upon them.
Well, that came a bit easier than I thought it would.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
I thought the general would die on charge number 2, so to speak, but no! But no! Let's have our warriors rest a little bit. Why not just drop all the arrows on them we can? I mean, it's going to weaken them no matter what. Shooting them in the back is preferred, so we'll try to do it like that. And no more arrows. But we reduced them by almost 20. Which compared to the almost 100 that we got to take off the labourers is of course not really much of a comparison, but that just goes to show the importance of armour and shields in this particular game. Oh, they're running. Trying to keep up with our cavalry boys. Okay, now we're on the clock a bit because our warriors can't hold them forever.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace.
And first, we lead with the heavies.
Ashes instead of victory.
Good one. Less good, but still useful. And now we'll just see if we can wear them down. Good job, my friends.
Running in our favor. Our enemy flees
Ha!
before us like a herd of
Ah,
goats.
good. Good, good, good.
From the
We
battle.
broke them completely. A very welcome sight.
The enemy must curse the day they were born. Let all the poets write of this most wondrous triumph.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Goodbye, Airborne.
A most honorable victory.
They try to hide in the trees. Not really things that dwarves are known for. But I suppose they sort of have to, given the terrain. Ah, but it also reveals other dwarves crouching in upon us from our flanks. But our strategy remains. We grow our settlements, and from growing our settlements we grow our defensibility. Snow stirs. The dragon gathers its horde. Our armies are now filled with a diverse array of different types of warriors. Chariots are now being produced with the help from our brothers from further east. We are ready to make our moves on the rest of Dorwinion and further expand our empire. I don't know exactly what accent that was supposed to be, but it's fun nonetheless. Sal, hello. He's got the Luckering bodyguard, okay. And he's got the Suriat chariots. A wonderful thing. A grand little unit of joy. And I say we bring it to bear upon our foes as soon as possible. And that means we leave Sal behind.
Orders?
Just a little bit.
An honor to orders? As you will. Orders? Rest here.
Ah, we blockaded Alanin. Ah, how nice. We should see if the siege of Harfast is still going on. Because if it is, then we will want to interrupt that thing immediately. Keep focusing on growth-related buildings, Naburka. You will thank me later.
How may I serve?
Crossbowmen,
As you will.
to Adrian,
Orders. We march.
and back.
How may I serve? We move. Orders. How may I serve?
Ah, Captain Daddy Die.
We march.
Back to Electria. Be retrained.
Orders. How may I serve? Orders. We march.
And from there you can reach the fort next turn. Until then, you can hide.
How may I serve?
We want this town to upgrade. And we want it to happen pretty soon.
I'll rip off
Ibn,
your
what do you got?
spit down your neck.
Ah, you're the remnants
Rip
from
off
the
your head
fort,
and
aren't you?
spit down your orders. How may I serve?
Hmm.
Yes, no, an honor to serve. Orders.
More Rhûn hunters, perhaps. That'd be nice. Crescent. He's still building those.
How may I serve?
And then we have
We march.
an army coming for Sant Ennui.
The sun sets on today's journey.
They seem to be getting used to our presence, though. This is always welcome. Hello with the guild.
You, my enemy, may God.
Hello, Scald.
Orders.
Scald we dance, as it were.
How may I serve?
Yes, possibly, we shall.
How may I serve?
What can we train at the Polite Bureau? Not much at the moment, but we'll get there. We'll get there. With archers coming in a couple of turns, and the rest to follow. And of course, it is jubilant to that I observe the supremacy we have in our waters.
Orders.
And Mordor still holds Harfast. This means we can purchase it. With joy.
I serve your will.
Maybe this can then
Bringing in mute
tide us over until next turn where we can get to the mine. Turn 69. And the Dragon's Wrath Guild. Dragon Wrath's Guild. Yeah, Dragon Wrath's Guild. It's not an easy thing to say, you all. It comes to Saint Ennui. And we have to get to know Rohan. Aren't Rohan allied to Dorwinion? Oh, they're not. Okay. But now we can train these lovely lads in Saint Ennui. And that's good. With Loki and Rhûn, they can head toward the polite bureau, where retraining might befall them in a few turns. Off you go, dear friends. Golden boys have golden glories. And Sal, what can we do with you? You know what, I'm going to send you to Dorwinion. Tatan might, in time, leave this little place and take up residence in Harfast. Though now, we are to try to purchase this place. It's going to be interesting. So, wish me luck. Canaltan, I am going to pay you for Harfast. 17,500. And not a penny more. Good. Oh, they like us. Nice. Well, in that case, Dark Sanctuary and a meeting hall, please. Oh, we get Marauders. Fun. Brawler's Pit. We can't use it. No. Practice range, though, we can use that. And Tadan, you go in and start converting these orcsies. Now that place isn't worth very much, and it probably will never be worth a lot. But it will be worth something. And that something is meaningful. This cavalry must move to bigger Dorwinion. And here we also have some folks that must move similarly toward our brand new castle. And then we have cavalry and crossbowmen, fresh and ready for new fights. Let's get some more of these, and yeah, let's get these out on the road as well. We have got the capacity. Margers will not stay here for long. We'll just wait here maybe one more turn.
How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? Orders.
All these lovely fellas. Back you go to Strondos.
How may I serve? Orders.
These mercenaries, retrain you shall. And then these can go into Saint-Anouilh and undergo similar privileges.
Orders. How may I serve? The sunset. Orders.
And with these by our side, with the guilds you'll not even know what hit you. We might even go for Mornathel. Not quite the capital of Dorwinion, but close enough, I'd say. Yeah, we're not going to slow down. And what are we also going to do? Oh, I tell you what we're going to do. Troops from the Polite Bureau will move towards Strondos. And once retrained in here, they can set sail. And you know what? I think that's the best purpose for our dear Admiral Yuruk. Then they can be sailed over to Bigger Dorwinion, where Khan Bukalku can take them on to adventures new.
How may I serve?
And with M.O ready to upgrade, well, we're all just very happy. Joyful celebrations erupt in all parts of our realm. And goodbye, Altan. Yeah, you're honoured. I know. But good on you for seeing off that elf fellow. Therein truly lies the greatest glory. Our ability to stand together.
How may I serve? As you will. We rest here until dawn.
Orders?
And from Bordeminaris, we might launch ourselves against Ost in Eri. With however many lives are needed
How may I serve?
to make that particular battle a raging success.
Come and get me, coward. I will only address you in battle.
So before we go for the day, I think it only appropriate that we take a look at how Dorwinion has been doing. Ah. Yes. Not too well, it would seem. And with that, I think we can dare to dream. Dream big. But until next episode, be kind to yourself, be good to others. And I will see you soon.